When I hear Born Against stuff, which is a preposterously angry band, I have the same reaction that pretty much anyone else does who likes that kind of music, who hears it, which is like, Jesus, that guy's mad. A lot of that music was from me coming out here intentionally every Friday and Saturday night, just walking around 8th Street, just being mad at people. Kind of less floppy-faced, you know, and like a little bit longer hair, just walking through the streets with my fist clenched, just glaring at everyone, then like writing down my notes hatefully in an alleyway. And I don't even know what the thought process was. So that is cartoony, and I guess there's a little bit of that in trying to write the world's angriest man. I wanted to write a character that was genuinely one-dimensional. You say from page one, this is a one-dimensional character. He is the angriest man on earth. You only take that premise, and then you just keep going with it. That seemed like a really easy, novel thing to do. And I have had twice in my experience 2 bosses that were like Trang. They didn't, well, no, they did physically hurt people. Yeah, they were rough men who put me in the position of Bo Boxer, the young employee, where they would one moment be like making an employee cry. I mean, scream, threaten people, and then turn to me and be like, "Can I get you a latte?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." And it was weird to me, it registered like, oh, I'm having this experience again after it happened the first time. And it struck me like, I'm gonna do something with this someday, but I don't know what. I was in summer camp once as a kid, and at the end of the summer, they gave everyone awards, and I didn't give any awards because I didn't do much. I got an archery award, and I got one for print shop. I was the only one who got that. And then I got one for dramatics. And I leaned over to my friend and I said, "What the hell is this?" And he says, "It means you act like a baby." And I was bummed. And the few times I was kind of lucid on stage with my bands, I was like, oh, dramatics. Like, picturing myself getting the award for dramatics. Thank you again. The magazine, we're still working on what is called our elevator pitch. But what we are shooting for is a space in the lit mag world between the saccharine twee lit mags, of which there are a lot, no names, and the chore-like boredom of so-called serious lit mags. There's going to be a big emphasis on photography and illustration. A massive part of my childhood was my mom's collection of Graphis magazine. She had just a stack, which is now on my bookshelf, and they're from the 70s, early to mid 70s, and they're just beautiful. I have looked through them hundreds of times, probably because there's a bare nipple in each one, and I kind of realized this. I could flip through, not looking at, boom, yep, all right, there's one, like, but whatever, that's what propelled me through it. They're just beautiful magazines, and I would aspire to have a hand in something like that. I'm not a graphic designer myself. I have very limited skills as an illustrator. I'm very proud of the cover I did for the book, but it killed me. Doing the cover for the book was harder than writing the book, which is stupid. I was so angry finishing that cover that I just vowed, like, I can't think of it's like New York. Like, my trips to New York became a lot easier after I stopped pretending I know anything about New York. I haven't lived here in decades, didn't pay attention when I lived here. I'm not a New Yorker. I need to stop pretending. And it's the same thing. I need to stop pretending I'm a graphic designer and things will get easier. But it's nice picturing my tombstone where it won't say "dude from Born Against" on it. That would be nice. And so for years, I was zine nerd guy for years and years. I just put up a little zine library on my website because I thought no one's seen most of them. There's one I did that serious fans of Born Against were into, but there were a bunch before that. And I'm gonna start doing more. As I was looking through them, I got sad, like, I'm never gonna do another fanzine. Like, what idiot? Like, do another fanzine. Like, well, there's no legal injunction against you from doing a fanzine. You are free to make one, and they're not that hard. Do it. So, yeah, I'm gonna do more at some point.